Alrighty then, lads. How are y'all doing today? It's been a while since I streamed, actually. The last stream that I did, for those of you who are actively paying attention to the channel, was actually a 24-hour streamathon sort of thing that me and my younger brother and his best friend, John, who's like a younger brother to me, all three of us were doing games. Sir Lefty joined us, and I think also my dad, no, he did, for the StarCraft 2, so, I'm not going to provide any links down below, but as always, if you're interested in my gear score, gear build, and etc., check out the links in the description. I have listed also my skill add-ons that I use as well. In total, though, if we can hop over to the game real quick, hopefully it's not working. I forgot to check this. There it is. You can see here I'm at 281 AP and then 250 DP. At this gear score, I can comfortably grind the mobs at the Jade Starlights. Is that what it's called? Wrong button. Go away, little dude. The Jade Starlight Forest. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I've only been there for about 5 hours now. Have 9 of the embers, as you can see here in storage, and also at the bottom of the screen, if I can remember to turn it on. There we go. So it's there. We'll be using that for like keeping track of it all. I do need to add one thing to it though, which is I would like to add an outline if I can. That outline color is white. Why would you have an outline color of white? There we go. It makes it just not that much easier to see. Outline. How about this? You could barely see the difference. It's probably just because it's small font. It's fine. I also don't really have my webcam properly set up either because I messed it up during the live stream event or something. Maybe an update to my stream deck and now it's not working. But this is the loot that I have acquired other than just like the normal, you know, like Jade's thingamabobbers and doohickers. So, yeah. So this should be the bottom left. Bottom left should be this whole thing. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so music is shut off and now it's just eerily quiet. Just me and my voice. We're going to get into it here. Let's go ahead and get rockin' and rollin'. I've recently also been over to, okay, allow me to talk about my RNG as we go and do stuff here, and hoping that it wasn't just like, you know, just that's it, you know. I would like to make more progress today, but then again, you know, it's those good hours that keep you going, you know, keep you thirsty for more. So basically we get church buffs, I activate a simple cron meal, and then now we head over to the NPC that is the node manager. Excuse me. I just had dinner right before this. So what I plan to do is 2 hours today. What I realistically plan to do is about an hour at what I would consider the non-ideal spot if it's not taken. And then an hour of Marnie afterwards to kind of wrap up the stream. And the Marnie spot would be really good. To my knowledge, it's really good because that's where I got my good 4 embers in an hour, which was insane. So yesterday, today's Monday, yesterday Sunday, I was doing some grinding over here and stuff, and I found out this is a really good spot to dump your agris. For like an hour, I get like anywhere between 250 to 300 million, depending on if I'm using campsite buff or not. This is the NPC you talk to, Jade. Jade here gives you a ton of dailies that we're also going to try to do as well in the 2 hours. Usually, first time I did it, it took me about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours. But the 4 packs that go to are this pack here. There's the second pack. Looks like somebody's here. Third pack, and then 4th pack right over here. Somebody's at this spot, so I might try to find a different one or maybe go to a different server or something like that. Try not to interrupt their rotation too much. The primetime spot, let me see if I can show you guys here. Usually about 4 packs is what I can realistically do, like go back and forth between. The primetime spot is here, so this spot here, and then hanging a left over here, there's this spot. this spot right here, through this little gateway. Another spot here. Another spot here. Another one over there in the corner, and then this spot here. So this is like the ideal spot, and nobody's here, so might as well take advantage of the situation. Another buff I'm actually going to get is actually the Villa Scroll, the 180 for the body enhancements, the highest one. I'm going to pop a 50 mil there. Just get this drop rate up. Check and drop rate's 202.5%. I'm going to get my Velstone going. I'm going to get an hour-long Frenzy drop going. One thing I forgot to do is feed my pets. It's like the thing that I always tend to forget, so let's just go for it here. And I do have Black Spirit Rage that I have been using quite regularly as well. So the gimmick of the location, or the rotation essentially, or this particular monster zone, is you want to make sure that you clump mobs up near the totems that spawn. So there's a Jade lamp that spawns, there's a like rock totem thing, and then there's a brazier, and you basically get them near it. Each one of them have their own little gimmicks. Like the lamp here causes these little explosion zones that if you're standing into it can actually down you and prevent you from moving. The totem, I'm not entirely sure what the totem does. I know that it talks about a smoky haze, so maybe there's something to do with like lowering accuracy of mobs or something like that. I don't know. There's no real debuff that I can see at the very top. Most of these debuffs I inflict, so... and then the flame altar, which is this one right here, conveniently in sync with what I'm trying, the way I'm trying to explain it. This one lights the ground on fire, actually inflicting the debuff on me as well. You can see right here, melee, ranged, and magic debuff for 10 or minus 10 for 5 seconds. I think it is. I think, yeah, it looks like it's continually applying as long as I'm inside it. So it's not too bad though. The spot is not terrible whatsoever. I do have my fairy just chugging the infinite health potion all the time, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of half tempted just to turn it off just to see what it's like, because Kuno has at least 2 different abilities where the lifesteal potential is just insane. That's one of them, and this is the other one with the forward guard, so... the other thing about this location, there's a few other things that I haven't seen yet. There's apparently a mini boss. It's kind of like a field boss that I have only helped somebody defeat because they spawned it. Never actually fought her myself. And then there's apparently another like smaller mini boss, and I haven't seen that one either out of 5 hours. So as far as boss spawn rates, not the best. As far as embers, I think I'm doing pretty decent. An average of almost 2 an hour, I'll take it. Ooh, lag. The other thing that I was getting to was, as you kill mobs and such, they actually respawn, or could respawn, as elites. And now the elites are interesting because they are the 3 different types of enemies that are here. The Brazier Keepers, they're these guys right here. They do stuff with the Brazier here. Is it Brazier? Brazier? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But yeah, there's something with, if you take certain mobs to certain locations, they commune with the tower, and then the mobs get like increased AP and DP, like they get insanely buffed, so it's kind of scary. But I would say this is the prime time spot right here. Any location you go to and you see the Marnie thing over it, then you know that's the best spot. That'd be my advice. But best spot in terms of maybe, you know, mobs, but not so much in terms of like being left alone, because there's a lot of times where in the spot like this you could get ganked, you can have people just come up and kill you. Ganked means to have an unfair advantage. So if I'm like battling mobs here and then one of them just like knocks me on the ground like this and I'm stunned and I can't move, I'm trying to move, there we go, they can actually just come along and kill me while I'm down. So that's what gank means, in case anybody's like, what do you say? Speaking of, there's my UI that I use for combat, so that way you guys can track my movements and whatnot. It's also been really windy where I live, and it's blowing a lot of dust around, so if I cough, it's probably because my throat's dry because of all the dust and stuff floating around these days. It is bad. My E-buff. Yeah, this is what we're going to do for about 2 hours today. I am going to try to keep track of what I am making from all this, because I'm trying to like track how long it's going to take on Garmot.com. So after the first hour, we might take like a 5-minute break or so I can input all those numbers and then get right into the next hour. And kind of hoping that we get one of the field bosses or one of the mini bosses to spawn today, because I kind of want to, but at the same time I'm still kind of afraid. The one I helped was tough, but I also didn't know the mechanic. Ooh, Ember, baby! Give me 2 seconds, I'll update the numbers here. We are now officially a 10th of the way there. Sweet. What is essentially about 6 hours? I mean, not even really, we're 6 minutes in. But what would eventually be about 6 hours? 10? That's really not bad. It still doesn't like beat my Shere Khan's best hour or even like my Kagdum's best hour for pity pieces, because those are the only 2 grinds I can really talk about. For Sonaros, I was kind of just given the piece after like 15 minutes, so. Tauros, I actually got the flame within 40 pieces, and I have 74 right now. I'm trying to go for a second one for a second Fallen God's armor for my Dark Knight, who's going to be like my second character. I want to get 2 really highly geared characters for the dungeon, one of an evasion build and one that's a DR build. And Dark Knight is one that I really enjoy the playstyle. Awakened DK, I should say. So a little bit of lag, but that's fine. Moving around. We moving now. Nice. Now each of these mobs, I don't know if it's just this location, it seems to be. When you kill the mobs, you actually get a movement increase, so you can run from the pack to pack a whole lot faster than other locations. I don't know what's so like special about this location, but that seems to be the case. So also, I really should invest a little bit of energy into the node here just to get that 10% extra, or I think it's 50% at max, 10% of the time for trash loot. So let me just, so this one, previous node, do I not? Is it? Excuse me. I thought it was the book that allows you to do that from distance. Is it actually Value Pack that allows you to do that? Ah, it is. Okay. I'll have to do that at some point. Mental note. Invest in the Jade Starlight Forest node. Powerful ones over there. Kind of want to as well quickly turn down the sound effect volume. It's already way low, but for some reason this game music is just low anyways, even though it's maxed. It's my character voice. I need to adjust apparently. Black Surface Rage. Give me 2 seconds here. Voice volume. almost want to turn it completely off, but I just want to like enjoy the music because I haven't really heard the music in this location all too much. Uh-oh, that lamp. The thing that always murders me with dailies or quests of any kind are the drop rate ones. There's a drop rate for these big guys. Pretty much all of them, really. You have to pluck their beards. I don't understand why, and I don't want to know why, because it just sounds really painful. But I guess death is kind of painful too. The lore is they come back to life from the flames. Like, they don't actually die, they just turn back into flames, and then their souls are like reincarnated or something. I kind of was like half paying attention to that part of the main story. What was I saying? Beards, yes. The thing that always seems to kill me is it's either the beards or these elite mobs are spawned kind of at random as to which one it's going to be. Oop, he's on the ground. Capitalize. So what ends up happening is it's either like one of the beards that just kill me, or it's the lack of one of the elites spawning. And the big guy, only the big guy spawns if he spawns as an elite, which is that guy right there. And I think for one of the dailies you have to kill 3 of those guys. So yesterday I was getting murdered for like an hour. I'd never got a single big guy to spawn to like the very end, and then I got 1 to spawn. The next hour there was like 3 or 4 that spawned. So it's those things by random chance, or like the things that you need so many of that just tend to really irk me and take forever to get done. On the plus side with the lamp, even though it could also down me, every time you kill it, any monster nearby is thrust to the ground, so despite doing it to me as well. And then you can get CC stunned like this, which is just really nice. A knowledge. A plus. Quickly check something here. Just the little guys. It's fine. Another elite. 2 seconds here. Okay, nice. Now we got this guy. This guy, of the ones like that spawn the elites, I think this guy is the worst, only because unlike the other ones, if you manage to like kill one of them, this guy just takes a lot longer to kill because there's only one of them, and then you know things like this can happen where you can get stunned. Okay, buddy, come over here. And they can't go too far away from the starting point, but this guy follows me here, we can actually break this other one real quick and hopefully get him with a double hit. Nope, just a singular. If I took him right away, I probably could have, but Oh, before I forget too, the other thing that I learned about this location, I'm gonna unequip my like evasion buffing artifacts. The combat XP here is actually pretty good as well. I don't know if how many of you were paying attention at the start, but I'm actually at like 60% to 63, and almost 5% have been from here. It's like almost a whole percent an hour, it feels like at this point. I've also been doing other things on the side here and there, so I can't really say it's just from here, but I've been to other locations like Turos today to do the dailies and things like that. Pretty much anywhere that I can get Kaffir stones that are relatively easy to get, I'm getting them. RBF is one of those that I'm doing right now. So dramatic. Pop. Pop, pop. Pop on the ground, baby. I'm gonna try to focus the one in the middle there. Still trying to do splash to all of them, though. So far, it was just the last one, not the one before that. Only the last one that has been elites in this rotation. Kind of like smiling because of the music. Wasn't expecting that. Just imagine somebody who's like making the music is like, I need somebody to go into a microphone. The track is really missing that. Two guys there. Dang it. So for this hour, by the way, we're not going to be burning Agris. I probably should be, but we're not going to for the first hour. Mainly because I forgot. Just remembered. 20 minutes into the grind. It's usually pets. I usually forget to feed my pets. I'm glad I remembered it this time. You know. He's on the ground. Get him! Get him! I just realized something that I do literally out of force of habit. So there's a Black Spirit's Rage that you can do. One of the moves is the R&B up. It's a dash. If you do it with left mouse button or click left mouse button while you're doing the animation, it'll do an attack. I consistently just hit it out of just habit. Because for the longest time I got so used to doing this when using the ability, so it's just ingrained into my muscle memory. Every time I go forward, I gotta click left spastically. It adds like 20 more damage. Everything's on cooldown. Whoop, there's a lamp. Nearly got me. Alright. Black Spirit's Rage. I know what some might be thinking, why use Black Spirit's Rage? Well, two reasons. One, it used to not do more than just the attack, but nowadays when you use the skill, it actually provides the actual Black Spirit's Rage buff. So instead of hitting Z, I just have it only one ability, which is Shift R&B, which is 100% Black Spirit's Rage. So it gives me that buff on top of doing just a ton of damage. I've actually always liked Black Spirit's Rage, and I've always wanted it to do well, but unfortunately it just... There's some other abilities that are way better, way faster. I could use like maybe 2 skills in that time period, and those 2 skills could far out DPS that ability. But it kind of looks cool, though, not gonna lie. Well, I'm down. Exploding lamp. Look at those debuffs, 5 of them. I could add 2 more with my combos. While I'm here, let me go ahead and pop a 200 combat buff. It's a hour and 40-minute long, I think. 100 minutes. It'll go well into the 2 hours. Even if I take like a 5-minute break to input everything in Garmouth.com. Ooh, another Ember, baby! That's 2 for the hour. Nice. I really do think this is the best spot, honestly. Don't mind the Marnie. Clearly telling you. Hey, dum-dum. This is a good spot. Best spot. Ah! I was out of the circle. Don't you... Oh. There's nothing more in this game that I hate than being double stunned. In any capacity. I don't care what it is. A float, a knockback, stun, a CC, any of it. I hate it all. This is the worst feeling in the world. Oh my gosh, this guy. He's got the jukes. He's got the plays. That was just bad on my part. Wow. Maybe it's not the guy. Maybe it's me. It's you. No. Okay. Another Ember? Oh my gosh, same rotation. Does that make it 12? Yeah, it does. Make it 100% 12. Nice, dude. 3 this hour. And it's been 27 minutes. We're on pace to beat my best, which is 4. It's 4, excuse me. That record was set yesterday, but you know. Somebody said they spent 30 hours over here. I was recently doing some Ibidor scrolls today, and one of the guys I was talking about starting the grind over there and they're like, good luck. It took me 30 hours, and I'm like, 30? It's not that bad, though. Like, 30 hours? It's pretty decent. I should know. I did 60 at Cactums. Cactums is worse, though, because it's only like 2 types of mobs. Versus here, I think any of the mobs can drop it. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know for sure. Like, I'm 90% certain. Okay. Let's focus on the totem. In this case, the lamp. Get that knocked down. Oh, they're stunned. I'm stunned too, but they're stunned. Uh-oh. Ah. As much as I love the Jade lamp, I hate it. It's great. Knocks them on the ground. Makes it so easy to kill. But then it stuns you. And if you get stunned twice, the whole, like, them being down is like, negated. And the first one spawns like immediately, so sometimes it's hard to see where it's actually at. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know what's going on with that ability recently. I've been phasing through enemies and I don't know why. Like, it'll happen even on stationary targets. I'll just phase through them. I don't understand what's going on with it. There's a certain combo if I do. I know I go through enemies, but then that ability is not one of those like skills, so I don't know what's going on with it. The combo I know works is you do this and then shift down R&B. But for some reason, this sometimes, which is down L and B, will just let you go through objects. I don't understand why. And it drives me nuts sometimes. More Black Spirits Rage, please and thank you. Like that. Okay, that time I just completely whiffed, but you know. Somebody was here? Question mark? Somebody is kind of nearby. I just saw him on the mini-map. My RBF days are like, well, I'm still doing RBF, but my RBF instinct is kicked in to high gear. I never said I was good. Blanket statement there. I am not good at PvP. Alright, I'm on the ground. There it goes again. I don't know what it is with down R and B. Sometimes you just go flying right through enemies, and I don't get it. It's like sometimes it doesn't like connect properly because the enemy is like in some sort of weird like kind of been hit stunned state. I don't know. Pop, 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 pop. Head over to my horse. Yeah, somebody is over here. Interrupting my grind, my flow, yo. Honestly, I don't really care. Provided they let me continue to grind here in peace. I can't overclear this location, so if they want to share like half the spot, I'll share half the spot with them. That's fine, whatever, you know. There we go. Why is there only one dude here? It's almost a waste of my time to do just this one guy, to be honest. Especially when, why? Some weird with the enemy's hitboxes sometimes, I swear, man. Now the other individual was here. I just saw him. They're like up to the north, it looks like on the map. At least I think that was them. Maybe I'm losing my mind. No, that was them. Okay. This is mainly why I want to do the Marnie second, because then I don't have to worry about people interrupting and such. So, I know that I could use Marnie for something else, but let's be honest, I'm probably not going to do much after the stream tonight on Black Desert. If I do, it's probably going to be like Karanda fights and stuff like that. I've been trying to get Karanda's latent aura for horse gear, of all things. I want to get the wind set. I don't even really have like a dream horse to go with it, but you know, it's nice to set goals. Like getting 100 embers tonight. Well, not tonight. Sometime in life. Imagine. I don't stop streaming until we hit whatever. Whenever I'm just like away, not playing the game or not streaming like actively, it'd just be like my character sitting in a town somewhere. I know that because some people I've watched on Twitch do that, actually. There's a guy I want to shout out called the Meowa. Don't ask me to spell it because I don't know. But if you type in meow and then I think it's meow H-A? Meowa? You'll be able to find them. Or it could be the Meowa. Their profile picture is like the symbol of the Meiwa's like class symbol. Like sword looking thing. Looks kind of like a flower to me. Okay, it looks like they're using that one over there, so I'll let them keep that one. Oh my gosh, not this again, please. Pop, pop. There we go. Okay, so I'll let them keep that one up there. I'll just cut across. Oh, there is a horse there. Wow. How did I not see that? I guess I didn't cut through there before, so that makes sense. So they knew that I was here then. They would have to. My tent is pitched right there. You can see it from here. See it? I'm busy just messing around, just like, see my tent over there? As I murder a whole pack of mobs. Hashtag priorities. See that tent I spent like $35 IRL on? It was a Thanksgiving sale, guys. I think it's like normally $50. I think I got it for 35% off or something. Things of the past. Move on, Dustin. Nobody cares about you flexing about a tent that you bought. Although, if somebody would like to spend money on me, please buy the Hemomancer outfit for Sorceress. You don't have to spend money on me. I mean, there's over like 200 people that still want it, and I'm one of them. So, just throwing that out there. At least as of today, I should mention June 13, 2022. So if you're watching this like years later, I probably don't have it still ordered, because hopefully by then I got it. But, you know, time is a fickle mistress. Let's be honest. This music is so dramatic. I love it. Okay, let me just dump some stuff off. It was only 900. I didn't need to, but you know, it's whatever. Doing my own throat singing tonight. On the ground. Fall on the ground. There you go. There you go. Yeet 'em. Take it. Focus, Dustin. Okay. We have to pluck one more of the Winter Keeper. It's that dude, actually. And then pluck a Winter... Wait. Oh, we have to fight one. Okay, so I have to kill this guy, and then I need to pluck one of his beards. Hey, sir, how's it going? Get my other UI out real quick. I feel like I'm watching the latest episode of Survivor. Is Survivor still an ongoing thing? I have no idea. Oh, another Ember of Frost, baby! Heck yeah. That's 4 in 40 minutes. That's 1 every 10 minutes at this point. To be fair, the first one I got was like at 6 minutes in, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm honestly ecstatic. I really am digging the grind right now, because I've had grinds that were terrible. Like Sherikon, for instance. That I had almost a 2-hour stretch of time where I had none of the pity pieces, and it was awful, very demoralizing. So as long as it's the RNG is in my favor, as long as it's going good, I will be more than happy while it's going good. And then when it doesn't go too good, then I'll be less happy, but I'll still be happy. The sad thing is, like, I don't mean to make this like a first world problem or anything, right? But I can't even use the Frost Flame if I get it. I don't have enough capstones. So I can't even like use the Frost Flame correctly if I do get it right now. It's such a first world problem, I swear. Come on, Okjin Shini. 100 trash loot from that one dude. It's crazy. Pop, 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 pop. Once one of them goes popping, that's it. They're all done for. Hello? This dude interrupt my hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo. Half tempted to. There's an elite right there. Hopefully you can see on the minimap, I'm over here. You know, you took one of my totems already over there, so, you know, I'll let you have that. I expect the same level of respect back, okay? Alright? You think you got the message? Or she? I don't really know these days. For those of you who are like, flag up, kill him. Kill him. No. No. I inhaled some lint from the microphone. I should have done that. Oh, that was a bad idea. I seem to be full of those today. Yes, on the ground you go. Allow me to nuke ya. You're welcome. On the ground you go. Off to the ground you go. I don't know why the music is either inspiring Scottish or I don't know. Kind of reminds me of some like Scottish type songs I've heard before. Maybe that's the accent of the night. You're welcome. A horribly butchered Scottish accent. Black Spirit's Rage. Music kind of reminds me of a little bit kind of like some Irish music I've heard too. All in all, so far, really love the music. I like the music in this location a lot. Like each like region, each monster zone, they all have their own specific music scores. It really is a diverse, like, not just the music, but just a diverse game. Like you go to Camisylvia, it's completely different than Valencia. For those of you who have never played the game, Camisylvia is like a giant like forest area. Trees everywhere, very vibrant green, like grass and stuff everywhere. And then Valencia, it's like a huge desert. I think it was originally called the Black Desert, hence the name. But at nighttime, that is very true because it's really dark out. Disclaimer too, I have not been playing the game since the beginning and am not really like well kept on my lore of the game, but I know that people will always refer to the game because of the giant desert. And the desert has been referenced to as the Black Desert, but I've also seen nodes inside the desert that reference it as the Red Desert. So take what I say as a grain of salt. On the ground you go. I don't know what accent that was. Z? That's French. No? On the ground with Z. Hi. The accents are getting worse, guys. Send help. Is that a knight? Might be a knight. They have the mysterious knight event going on right now. I hate being stunned. We're good. No, don't do that. Just trying to do this. Do that. So we're at 6,600 with 14 minutes left to go. This is actually a pretty good non-Agris hour. My only non-Agris hour so far is like 6,600. That was what I did in an hour. I was not at this spot though, so it might be something with this spot and being able to kill things a lot faster if I wasn't on the ground half the time. Boom, 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 boom. Here's some elite mobs. At what point did I use Death Descent? I don't understand. You can't even grab these guys. I just tried it again. Pretty sure these guys are immune to that type of CC. But I can maybe hit them with this one. This... no. It's on cooldown. That one. Or I could just make him go pow-pow and move on with my life. I know these big guys, though. These guys can definitely be thrown to the ground by one of my skills. Or a few of them, actually. Pow-pow. Ah! I wasted almost all that downtime just dodging the circles. If Black Desert has taught me one thing as a video game, it is you fear geometry. That's the one. Looks like the elite spawn over there are the little dudes. Yeah, I see him over there. Again, just like this huge fight's breaking down, like mobs are dying right in front of me. All these explosions are occurring, all those effects, and I'm like, look at those three guys back there. I swear. Hey, those guys just got on the ground. Nice. When things are on the ground, they're way easier to kill. Down attack does more damage than a base attack would. Who knows? I might actually try the second hour here without any more interruptions. I'm gonna keep the Marnie just in case, or I might just say YOLO and just do it because drop rate. I don't know if the drop rate is better. People are theorizing that it might be, but I think it's just because people have a placebo effect going about it. It's just because you were left alone, so you didn't have to like fear for your life, so you're able to actually grind things a little bit better. That's my opinion, because that's kind of what I felt when I did it myself. Like, instead of wasting the, like, if you could do like a zoom in of my face, like when I'm grinding, every time, like I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at the map right now. If you could see a zoom in, and every time, like now, where I'm just staring at the map for like a second or two. You don't do a drinking contest, you'll die. I look at the map so frequently, and it's just my paranoia. Some other like 8k HP Chad with like 300 AP 400 DP just come along, one combo, not even combo, just like one skill kill me. Uh-oh, got stunned. Don't... Oh, gosh. I was waiting for the stun lock. It didn't happen. Nice. Good. Go over here. We're at 7-4 with 10 minutes to go. Sheesh. Do I still not have this dude's beard hair or something? I'm telling you, man, like, I get butchered by RNG because of stuff like this. In total, doing the dailies, in case anybody's curious, you get 20 capstones, so it's 20 on top of whatever else you make while grinding, which, let's be honest, the Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras in this region is also really good. It's like one of the best that I've been to recently. I haven't been to much, but History of Ruins for the Compass piece usually nets me anywhere between like 20 to 30, and I don't think Ancient Spirit Dust drops there. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. If it does, I haven't been paying attention, I'll put it like that. Spirit. Ding? Don't tell me that was the outfit. I just got like chills down my whole body. No, it wasn't. Okay. I was like, what? Yeah, Reno Solera. Cool. Awesome. Hey, I got the beard. Nice. If that's a mysterious knight, I'm going to go over there and talk to him. Even though I don't need to. I have all the skill points I could ever need, but, you know. It is. Let me go grab it real quick. Don't follow me, little dudes. Looks like they are trying to follow me. Stop following me! Why are they still following me? Stop following me. Go back. Oh no. And their defense is way up. Oh, frick, dude. Okay, they went away. Because the dudes went away. Okay. The chain reaction potential here is just, it's great. I really enjoy it. Oh, sorry. I need to sit up. Slouching. Ugh. So yeah, I don't know. So far, it's been pretty good. The grind here has been really nice. Haven't been killed by anybody. because it's such a high AP spot. I think 280 is what's minimum on the spot. It's not really a place where a lot of, like, you know, I would say maybe even like 270 AP trolls could really like come over here and mess with you without risking killing them or getting themselves killed, unless they have like really high DP. Like, normally people aren't really concerned about that if they're trolling though, because they're just trolls. So. But yeah, usually in my experience, higher AP spots I go to, the less trolls that I've seen. Stunned. It's also 2 p.m. in game. I think we're still good for at least another like almost hour and a half before nighttime. Last 5 minutes of the 1 hour grind here, and then I'll go check out the Marnie spot, the solo, because I'm curious if it's any quote unquote better, or if it's just more like a placebo thing. I'll also be using Agris for that hour too, so buckle your seatbelts. We're about to earn a lot more silver in the second hour. Oh no, I'm in the circle. Okay. Stunned. It's great, man. Love being stunned. It's my best thing in the world in this game. Okay, let me deactivate my Vel's Heart, because once the 8k for a non-Agris hour, that's really good. Like I mentioned earlier, I've only gotten like a 1 hour that I've done non-Agris, and it was like 6k, I think. I'll be able to look at my Garmoth tracker here, but we'll take a slight break in between the first and second hour so I can go ahead and like put on all my numbers on Garmoth. The fact that we got 4 embers this hour though, sheesh. Come on, get up. Go. Oh, on the ground. Please don't stun lock me. Don't do it. Okay. Almost the entire time that I was on the ground though, then these guys got up, so it's exciting. Whiffed. One more minute to go. What in the lag? I didn't even know where I went there for a second. That was scary. Probably be my last pack here. Okay, I got 40 seconds. Let me try one more. Black Spirit's Rage? Heck yeah. Hit my E buff. This will be the last pack for sure. Get on the ground. There we go. Whew. With like 2 seconds left to go. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and log my 1 hour, shall we? I'm going to temporarily block chat, so if you say something, I won't be able to see it. I don't know why I tell you guys this information as if you should do something about it, but don't do anything about it. So anyways, it's not the right rotation, Dustin. I was looking at another spot earlier, the Gaifin Racia Temple. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and add 1 hour. How much junk loot are we looking at? I'll leave all of it my horse for now. So 8756. That alone is 126 million silver. So about 150 million for 1 hour. No Agris, which is pretty good. We got 81 armor, 67 weapon. We got 74 ancient spirit dust, 10 Caphras, just straight up 10. 7 dragon fossils. We got 4 embers, 2 of these things, the Starlight Jade's breath. Still getting you familiar with all the item names and stuff here too. And that is it. So a total that was 288 million if I were to sell everything on the marketplace. Obviously I'm not going to, but there you go. And for those of you who want to look, I'll show you guys a little bit behind the scenes stuff here with my chart here. So this is what I've been up to. The trend so far is trash an hour, even though it wasn't an Agris hour. That was actually pretty freaking good. Definitely swapping from the original spot with Agris to the new spot. The spot I'm at now has been changing, like game changing entirely. So I think this is going to be very helpful. The Agris, on this next hour, it's going to spike, guarantee it. So we're going to do an hour of Agris now. So for now, I need to put the things away that I want to. So I'm going to put these away, these away, these away. Put all those away. We'll Caphras those up at the end of the stream here. And then I believe that was it. Okay, nice. All right, so let's get our second round of buffs going. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop another 50 million buff there. Let's get the Vel's Heart active again. Let's do another one of the 1 hour long buff. Enter Marnie. I'm also going to repair. And now we'll be completely uncontested here. We have free reign. We do have to wait for the mobs to spawn, which is a little unfortunate, but at least we'll have the entire rotation now. So while we wait, I'm going to take a sip of some Mountain Dew. The reason why I'm drinking this is 7 o'clock at night. The reason I'm drinking this is because I woke up really early today. Had to go do some stuff at the hospital, some lab work and stuff. So I'm really tired. These guys would eventually kill me if I AFK'd. Good to know. All right. So far, not so bad. Wait, before I forget. Totally forgot to do that. Thankfully, I remembered now instead of later. So per mob, I think it's only like... it's not, actually. I was about to say 15 Agris. But I think each mob type is different. So the big boys probably take more. The small guys here probably a lot less. I've seen as low as 15, so I'm assuming the small guys are probably 15. Yeah, that checks out. And that big guy was 45. But he also got me 66. That was a normal. An elite mob usually gives like 100. So on the Agris hour, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my maids or butlers to move the goods to the Ailton storage to not confuse the two. So in case anybody's curious, that's what I'm going to do. I instinctively looked at the map when I don't need to. Also, I'll pop another cron meal even though I don't need to. I like being wasteful. How do I use... I don't even push E. What happened there? Future note to Dustin, if you remember to rewatch this to find out what causes that, it's an hour and 11 minutes on the dot. I didn't push E at all. I don't know what happened or what the game thought I pushed, but I do not remember telling my finger, hey, hit E, you know? Maybe I did, maybe I like accidentally fat fingered it or something, but I did not intentionally hit it. Hey, Otto, how's it going? It has been a while. Character's stuck. Stop stunning me. There we go. Man, I love being stunned so much. It's the best feeling of the world. So elites are going to be there on the next rotation. Good to know. Stun me. Don't stun me. Okay. Don't stun me. Okay, they're all dead. Nice. Moving on. It's remembering when to go. Okay, they're all dead. Move on. There's nothing left for you here. Sheesh. One. Already burned 1k Agris and it's been 7 minutes. So by that, it kind of depends. If I get it more elites to spawn, then I can probably burn the rest of it really quick. I'm gonna try to aim to burn like 15, 16k because the 1 hour that I did burn the most, it was 14k, and it was only 4 of these like totem locations, like the spawning areas. Not the best rotation, so I will honestly try to burn like 15, 16k this hour. Dang it. Go. Get that speed boost. We gotta go Sonic fast. Okay. So we're at 18.5 on the dot. on Agris. When we go to kill this guy, I'm watching it to see how much Agris we burn, because this guy is like the biggest, like normal elite mob here. There's the two like mini bosses. I don't know how much they would burn Agris wise, but oh, excuse me. Oh, the snow effect, man. 18.5. How much you gonna? Oh my gosh, 165. 189 junk loot though. Dang. That dude was packing. I hadn't even noticed like the junk loot. 10. Wow, that's low. And then you got 17, 35. I saw like 40 at one point. 60. So glad this fire just keeps everything nice and warm. And more fire. Got some more elites that are spawning in. Black Spirit's Rage. Oh, it's a big boy. See it back over there. I'm already filling up on inventory weight. 116, 17%. So it's like almost 2k Agris, and then my character gets full on inventory weight. Good to know. This is why we run the test. This is why we run the numbers. Not that we need to, but you know, something to do, I guess. It's been about 10 minutes as well, so 10 minutes for about 2k Agris. Not bad. Considering how many like mobs I'm actually killing, like you don't want to judge this location by how many mobs killed per hour because there's such a low number anyways. It's more like how many packs can you kill or like rotations can you do. Uh-oh, man. I need to 2,400. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Hopefully they'll be good to go in 10 minutes. They're not going to be. Why was it? Oh, okay. I was like, why is it so less? I thought I had like 20 of them. I do. It's just I forgot 10 minutes ago I put all the other stuff in storage, so I don't have a whole lot left that are off cooldown right now. If we take a look here, there's 5 on call. The other ones are, yeah, they'll be ready in about 10 minutes. Hopefully. Just in case. I'm trying to get up, but I was gonna set it like an audio 10-minute timer. This is one of the big boys here. Use my E-buff. Don't pop me on the ground, please. Dang it. $150 junk loot on that guy. Jeez, Mike. Oop, they're on the ground. Nice. Nice. It almost feels like it's almost a waste to use my ghost step. It's that little blink thing that I do as I'm running. I feel like it might actually slow me down a little bit. Yeah, we got stunned. If I get stunned one time, I'm already been stunned for like half their down duration. I don't know why that ability. I just go through enemies. I've not noticed it until recently. I don't know if it's just these mobs in particular. If they changed something else on the Kuno. Kuno recently got a bit of a debuff with the stamina usage on traversal up Q, which is Tendon Cutter. So this ability now costs stamina instead of my like goldish looking bar at the very bottom. Stamina bar keeps like fading in and out of existence. Yes, on the ground you go. Just hit my E-buff again. I need to be more consistent using that, honestly. I didn't mean to use Black Spirit's Rage on that guy, but that's fine. Should use it on these three, but whatever. Can I get one of you guys to just float in the air, please? No? I guess I'll just back attack you then. You leave me with no other choice. Uh-oh. Ow. Stop with the stuns. Sheesh. "15 minutes. It's been about almost 4K Agris. Quarter of the way, and I've almost burned. I mean, if I would have burned like another 1,000 more, I'd be a quarter of the way burning 20K in an hour. So it's not too bad, I suppose. Down 5 more seconds. Debuff. Oh my lag, dude. Ground he goes. About 8 minutes now, and we're getting the next. About to be overweight due to poor inventory management. go. Expert's Rage. Moving on. So far I've noticed no embers this hour as well, which is a little unfortunate, but like I said, I can't be too upset. We got 4 last hour. No, 3. Okay, let's go ahead and put some more of this junk loot away. Okay. I have to do it as we can within 1 minute, so probably like the next 2 packs, and I'll do it if I remember. No, don't stun. Ah. Well, the entire time that they were down, I was also down. It's really annoying. Our E-buff going. This pack then. Let's go ahead and put as many of these away as we can and continue. Last circle just has to try to ruin me there. That's fine though. I can really tell I'm getting tired though. Yeah. Ground, stunned again. All right. I can tell I'm tired. I'm making sloppy mistakes like that. Ugh. This music score is giving me like flashbacks to Metroid or the Metroid series in general, like Chozo Ruins and all that. Because in the Metroid series, specifically Metroid Prime with Chozo, there was a lot of like what sounds like male choir singing, kind of like or Magmar Caverns actually. Chozo. There's some in Chozo too, but when I think about it, Magmar Caverns is what it kind of is emulating. We are on par to hit more than 14k Agris for the hour. If I can get this below 13k and keep it up for the next 30 minutes, we can definitely hit maybe 15k. If I stop getting stunned. I just got up. Come on now, game. Goes. Okay, 30 more minutes. Focus does. Button. Hit it again. Not tired at all. You're tired. There it goes again. I don't know why. Sometimes my character's like, yeah, let me do a death descent to nothing. I keep forgetting too, there might be some people that may not know what the heck that is. It's basically Kuno's grab. It's an E ability, so I've triggered it twice in this stream. I don't know what I'm hitting that causes it, but I'm glad it's being caught on camera, so then I can go back and rewatch it later and be like, oh, that's what's causing it. That's what I did with a target chase video recently. Recently, I mean like the last couple of months. Target chase is an ability you use where it negates any stamina consumption from running for like 20 seconds, and then also improves your run speed by like 20% for those 20 seconds. If you hit it at like the perfect time, the cooldown applies, but not the buff. So really odd. It's like this weird anti-timing in order to hit it. Went back and rewatched it. It was during the Elvia rework I was complaining about it, so if anybody's curious and want to go check that out, there's also a video that I made about it specifically where I used some of the footage from that stream, and then also included the link to that entire stream VOD. So if you ever want to go back and look at it, one of the quirks of the Kuno class. I submitted a ticket for it, and I don't know, maybe they were just like, yeah, Kuno needs more attention. Let's get her to nerf her stamina, because clearly she has this thing called target chase. Don't mind the fact that sometimes it doesn't even work properly, and you're just left running around for 20 seconds with no movement speed increase and stamina consumption when you're not supposed to. Last time I take any of my so-called problems to the devs. Just find other ways to fix the problem. No, in all honesty, a lot of people were saying Kuno has been needing that rework a little bit since the rework. Haha. But yeah, it's... I don't know. It's a class I play, and usually, like, classes in the patch notes are not mine, so it's like, whatever. But now it's personally affected me, so now it's like, whatever still. I'll play Secession, so it doesn't really bother me that much. I have noticed that, I don't know if it's just like me optimizing my skill rotations or whatnot, but I have noticed a lot more times recently where I just don't have stamina. $20 more minutes. 22 actually, but 22 more minutes. I really am, like, right now just kind of coasting as best I can. Stunned. There's a lot of down shields on that guy. that yawn out. I really am in autopilot mode. It's crazy. Okay. How much am I up to now? About 10K. We still have 15 or at least 17 more minutes to go. Okay. Game, I'm not complaining, and it's probably just because my energy level now is like really low. But can I get a few embers? Just like maybe 2 in the next 20 minutes. I might be asking for too much, but I don't think it is. I think it's pretty fair. Is it weird for me to say that I see the appeal behind ASMR now? Because all my characters like, those whole time. She's making me feel really tired. Hopefully repositioning like that, maybe turn on this fan right next to me. Maybe that might do something to kind of get me awake here. Ooh, that's cold. I mean, it's fair. My character's probably freezing too. Although she is being covered quite liberally in the blood of her enemies, so it's kind of a weird thing to think about. Get up. Speaking for talking-ish, I guess. So what I'm gonna do, because we're in the Marnie zone, no other people can be here to harm us. Is basically what it means. It's a private zone, very limited in the grand scheme of the world. But what I'm gonna do is the last like 10 minutes, I'm gonna try to keep track as best I can to where the elites are spawning, and they have that 5-minute buffer. So they give you an hour and 5 minutes every day. 5 minute for like a buffer, get your buffs going and that sort of stuff. Allows like mobs to spawn in this case because they weren't spawned in when we first got here, so we had to wait until they actually like showed up. So there's a 5-minute buffer for a couple of different reasons, those being two of the many different reasons. So that extra 5 minutes at the end, we're gonna do a solid hour, and then the last 5 minutes I'm gonna go around finding any of the elites and just killing them off and not really worrying too much about the other packs. I don't want to spawn anymore. I just want to kill what's already been spawned, you know? Okay, come here. The strategy on some of these elites is to get the pillar thing really low HP like that. So when you come back or come by the next time, hopefully the mobs will all be on it. So then you can just like one tap it, instantly starting the combo. It's little things like that that make this grind spot unique, I would say. Okay, another elite just spawned in the middle. Burned a little under 13k Agris. We started the hour with 20k. We're at 7.2 right now. Another elite. Oh boy. Next rotation is going to take a bit of time. Also about to run out of our 2-hour church buffs. Only thing I'm really going to have going for me at that point is my Draught, Vel's Fury, and Simple Cron Meal. That's what the name of it. I could as well if I wanted to. I could pop a perfume for like 20 more AP, which just means being able to kill things a lot faster, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's like a 10 mil perfume too, so I'm already taking a hit by using the 50 mil campsite Adventurer's Luck 5 for 50% more drop rate. I'm taking a hit every hour that I use that, and without an event going on, it's just worth it to have. Even if an event was going on, like if I were to go to Arsha, I would 100% use it, because it would put me at 252 right now, 252.5. If they had an event of a drop rate plus 50, that was just like every server wide, I would definitely give our show a shot because that would put me at the cap of 300%. Let's see how this one we damaged the totem, so now we can just focus on the mobs here, even faster. Knock them on the ground. Done. Yep. Now I'm too heavy. So I don't remember how much that was actually just now. So we're at 12k there, 12.6, and I have another 400. So we're at 13k junk loot essentially. This is definitely on par to break my best hour here in terms of junk loot. And that 14k that I got in 1 hour, that was part of another hour that got me like 500 mil, which is half a billion silver. Which in this game, a billion sounds like a lot. Trust me, it's not. The most expensive item in the game that you can get on the marketplace was 150 million or 150 billion. They've actually changed Black Star items to now be 200 billion at max price. So 200 billion now is the highest item in the game to sell. Insanely hard to get to because the enhancement rate on it is not really good. It's like less than 4% at like a 200 plus fail stack. It's insane. And per attempt, if you bought like outfit boxes, would be like almost 4 billion, 4.5, something like that. So per attempt, if you were to try to sell a 200 bill item, unless it tapped on the first attempt, and like it was a perfect enhancement, which is like very, very unheard of, you just might lose a lot of money trying to enhance it yourself to sell for profit. A lot of people sell accessories for profit because they're a lot more like all or nothing, and getting up to a TET is relatively easy to do. Note I said easy. They're all technically easy to enhance. Just click on one button. That's all you do. No other skill required. That's it. Requires the RNG to be in your favor, really. That's what it comes down to. I thought about raw tapping my TET Black Star tonight just for the heck of it, for the memes. But then I thought, well, if I do, then just to get it back up to a TET again, it was a nightmare getting this one up to a TET. So I've yet to get a second TET Black Star of any kind, so I'd rather not. Right now I need to focus on getting money for a Garmos heart, and then once I get the Garmos heart and stuff, then I will get the 2 crystal slots on my weapon. Which reminds me, actually, let me double check something real quick with enhancement. Probably should do this later, but if I were to enhance this now, okay, it keeps the... Okay. I was thinking about the crystal on it. Would it like get rid of it, or what's going on with it? But no, it keeps it. I put a Karanda's heart on my Sashakram recently. Added one of my Hoom crystals so that I can add an extra like 150 HP, more HP recovery, and more evasion crystal on my helmet. It's a Jin Harfia. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to check out my gear, link provided down below in the description to a BDO planner page where I have all my crystals, all my enhancements, pretty much everything that my character uses for gear-wise. Please note on that, though, that is just the sheet of all the sheet AP, DP of all the accessories combined. There's a lot of like adventure logs and stuff that I've done that have also boosted. I've done the Kazarka K5, so I have like an extra 1 AP DP from that. So bear in mind that that does not reflect the exact 281, so there's a discrepancy. It's like 274, I think. So I have like 7 extra AP from either Kafrasing things or completing the adventure logs, stuff like that. And I'm on the ground, got stunned a second time. Try to do about like 2 more full rotations here. We've done 14.5K Agris, so we're very close. If I was like in a more fresh mind and was playing more, like using all my buffs properly, or maybe got better like mobs to spawn all the time, like the elite mobs, I probably could have burned like 16K. Right now I know I'm gonna definitely hit 15, but we'll see. Still got 3 minutes, we can make some stuff happen. Not a single like ember this hour, but I'm okay with it. The first hour was like, okay, you know, it's not going to be Agris, so it's not going to be too crazy. Let's, you know, hope we get a lot of embers. Second hour here is more like, okay, we're just here to try to get a ton of trash loot. I'm not all too shook up about not getting a single ember this hour. I'm okay with it, actually. Hey, big boy. Oh, I was low on HP there for a second. Eva didn't kick in for some of that fight, but that's okay. We've officially burned more than 15K Agris for this hour. That marks the highest Agris burned here out of 7 hours that I've been here, so nothing all too impressive, but this is when you know that either mobs, higher, more elite mobs are spawning more frequently, or I was just clearing a lot more mobs. Well, obviously I was clearing more mobs, but the elite mobs, they drain Agris a lot faster. I'm definitely saving my Agris when I go to grind here from now on, because it's just so good. Okay, so now we're like the last 5 minutes here. I'm just gonna find the elites, maybe finish this rotation first, find the elites and just focus on them. I don't recall any others, like spastically turning around trying to look on the minimap. I really should just focus on killing this guy instead of trying to look on the minimap. The 1 hour is up in 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Gonna get that guy killed in time. You know, mess around looking at the minimap. There are no elites nearby, okay. I could call it, but I'm gonna do one more mob pack because I just feel like it. I'm gonna turn off my Vel's Heart too while I'm at it. Ooh, Kazarka in 5 minutes. Yep, big boy. Alright, so no frost embers that hour, but that's fine. Sometimes you get some, sometimes you don't, and that was just one of those hours where we didn't get any, you know? It happens. Like 2 seconds here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to real quick pull up Garmoth again. I don't think they're going to bother me, but you never know. Okay, so Garmoth, give me 2 seconds actually, I need to move something around. Okay, so Agris that we used, I am too tired to even think right now, so I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, turn that off for now. So it's 20k minus 4145. We had used 15,855. So 15,855. We accumulated a grand total of, please let me do it, yes. So we accumulated a total of 15,690 for trash loot. That alone is 265 million. That's not including like minusing the 50 mil from the tent buff. 82 armor, 103 weapon. We got 97 Caphras, or 97, I wish, 97 dust, 27 Caphras, 7 of the fossils, none embers, 6 of the breath, the little sphere-looking jar thing here, and that was it. No other items. No like lifestone of fire or earth. Nothing. In total, that was a 408 million hour. That is if I were to actually like convert all these into capstones, sell these, stuff like that. So, not too concerned about it. But you can definitely tell a spike. You see this? This is what we just did this hour. This was a spike right there. So that so far is a total of 7 hours over here at the Jade Starlight Forest. In total, I've only had like 2 hours where I didn't get a single of the embers. But so far, we're at a grand total of 13, which is really nice. Also, Pieces apparently isn't active on this scene. Good to know. So if I ever do more streaming, which I probably will do more streaming specifically of grinding here, probably like tomorrow or something like that, I will definitely look forward to getting more of these pieces, because it's just something that I'm working toward, much like the Turos. Like I said, I'm up to C8. I need to get to C10 on that, and it just needs a ton of Caphras at this point. I'm like, I think I need like exactly less than 2,000 left right now, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. The NPC over here, by the way, that you talk to get the dailies, Jade, I think is his name. Yeah. He gives, I think, 20 for the daily, so it's not too bad. 15 and then 3 too, so yeah, another 20 there. Let's head back over to the storage keeper. Let's go ahead and sell off all of our junk loot, get our money for the day, our mun, and then put the rest of it in storage. Really, just hold on to it, because I'm not counting how much junk loot like I'm not keeping it in storage and then be like, this is how much items it took for me to get the thing. It's more like I'll just kind of hold on to all the other stuff like the Blackstones and stuff, and then when I get done, I'll just add in like a junk loot, like one junk loot, and then like Photoshop the number. Try to get it right, you know, but. Some people will actually just hoard everything, and then once they finally get the piece, they're like, this is how long it took until I got all the pieces that I need, or the item that I wanted. And I'm not going to actually do it like that. I'll just kind of cheese the system a little bit, because I need the money. So 170, I'm going to get these out, and then, ooh, we have exactly the same. It's going to be a total of 3, so I need at least 30. Let's do the weapons, and then another 4, I think. But before we do any of that, I'm going to hop on to Kazarka, because Kazarka just spawned. He usually dies within like 5-10 minutes. Checking the Discord, see what else is going on. I was telling people about the like weird random RNG stuff that I was doing, so. Okay. Another thing I'm trying to work on too, and that I was working on today, just kind of like odds and ends, is pretty much what I was doing today. I wanted to work on more knowledge-related stuff, so I got like all the inland node managers and stuff. I started getting more of like the other NPCs. I need to go all the way over to Valencia for the next couple of ones, so I'm kind of like probably gonna do that after the stream, just kind of like relax. How many times can I say like before it annoys the crap out of me? So, like, as I was, like, saying, Stacy, you know. Sorry. I'm gonna behave. I went up to 502 energy. You can actually see that now on all my characters. Its knowledge is family bound. So, if you have knowledge on something, it's all your characters have knowledge of that something. One of the things that I need to do is I need to get, like, I'm doing it again. I'll just embrace it at this point. So like one of the things like I was trying to like do earlier, I need to get all the processing recipes, and I need to figure out like all that nonsense. It's gonna be a long time. When I go behind a pillar here, I'll show you what I mean. So wrong button, H, Dustin, not J. Looking underneath life skill, you can see I have like a quarter, but then like character, which is what I was working on earlier, is almost done. So life skill, you have all these different things. You have like crafting things, installment tools, like different, it looks like chairs and stuff. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. So there's all these different things like cooking the different recipes, getting the raw food items, like it's going to take a very long time to get all this stuff, and I kind of want to start working on it, because the sooner I get working on it, the faster it'll be done. So if I'm not grinding for like money or for like treasure pieces these days, I'm grinding for that knowledge at this point. I kind of want to get up to at least, I don't know what the max is, I think it's like 640 or something like that, 643. I want to get up to at least like 600. So dramatic. Much drama. Okay, here comes the next attack. This is another one. You don't have to hide behind a pillar, but you do have to dodge because there's a whole bunch of circles that appear and stuff. Let's see. Where's he going to breathe his fire? Right next to me. Whenever he breathes fire, you don't have to like hide behind a pillar. It's just the other attack where you do have to be cautious. Oh, I also have a secret book of Old Moon. I gotta do something while I have it active. And remember. Kuno, apparently you get like the... I want to say it's similar to the Strikers thing. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. It's a little like UI icon. So you see underneath my WP bar, it's the gold bar up top. There's like 3 little symbols. And as I do certain abilities, you'll see them kind of light up. Like the green one just lit up, now they're all gone. There's apparently a UI now, since the reboot, but for some reason it's like bugged. I don't understand why. But I was on my main Kuno, the character I was just playing, and I changed it to Secession just for the heck of it. And I saw the little icon, the little UI thing. So I think I have to like reset completely again. Go up to here, hit reset all, and then like completely wipe clean any sort of progress that I have on my skill tech tree and just reassign everything again. I just got a summon scroll for killing that guy. Nice. Being stunned is like the worst thing in this game. Vitally important for doing PvP stuff, because if the enemy can stun you, you're dead. If you can stun the enemy, there's a good chance you can kill them if you do enough DPS. So now that I've done that, let me go ahead and just... Can I save this underneath 1? Save underneath 1, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and reset all. I need to wait until all these get off cooldown, so give me like 10 more seconds. I'll try to reset it and then maybe like load it back up and see if that will allow that UI thing to change. It doesn't need to be there, it's just I kind of want it to be there, you know? Secession. It's not there. Apply skills. Oh my gosh, I have to go through all of these again. Can I throw? Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Is it there? It's not there. Well, what the heck, dude? How do I get that thing to show up? It's this, but it's like a UI thing. Let's see if I can find it again. not seeing it anywhere. Big Ripperoni. It kind of looks like a whatchamacallit, Ranger, or like a, not Ranger. Can I not think of the name? Striker. That's what I was looking for. It looks kind of like a Striker UI, but I have to go to a safe zone to reload all my skills because I don't want to redo every single one of them. I just don't understand why it's not like loading. Is my problem with it. If I... No, that didn't work. Let's go to Awakening. And then go back to it. No, still there. To be fair, I almost want to just put this character as Awakening too. Biggest problem is that the AP is drastically different. So... Oh, I don't have target chase because I just undid everything again. Let me get my target chase at the very least. Let me get to the closest save zone. I think it's Glish, but I'm going to take a risk and go over here. There's a settlement right over here. It's like a Southern Serendia, like guard camp or something like that right here. Is this considered a safe zone? No, it's not. Off the Glish I go. Three people. I wonder if they're doing... They would have to be doing the Awaken Titium scroll. There's no way 3 people are just fighting a normal boss. The boss's name is Titium. Titium. It could be Titium, but I've known it to be Titium all my life. But I've also butchered people's names, so there's a good chance that it's not pronounced Titium. Let's see. One, and then here we go. The UI is not working, guys. I don't understand it. Skill guide? No. Oh, I just saw it. But why is... What is that? It's this thing right down here. What is it? Family buff? No. It's this thing right here. How do? Is it part of like the custom HP thing? I'm gonna figure this out, okay. It looks like it is, but then I can't like move it. Like it's stuck there. Ah, there it is, ninjutsu. Can we just save this as general? And then if I go back over here... I see it now. Aha! So I'm going to save this as 1. Boom! There it is. Nice. So this little icon, instead of being... It's weird though, because my health bar is gone. Why is my health bar gone? Because this is on? I am so confused. No, health bar is just gone. He's like gone. That's exciting. Whoops. Can you not, like, keep that on? The only thing that's different between the first and second are these. And now I can't, like, even see the UI thing up there. It's just, it's gone. Like, literally gone. See? There it is. But then the ninjutsu thing isn't there anymore. It's still gone. Okay. I don't get it, guys. He's gone. So it has something to do with the health bar, for sure. Which is just bizarre to me. Maybe if that's what I have to do, then I guess I'll just go over to here and then move the. Excuse me, where to go? Is there, but it's not there. Okay, first off, let's do this and then do custom. Show custom HP bar. Now I'm confused. I have the old interface now, but I don't want the old interface up there if I'm going to be using the ninjutsu. Okay, so this is a bit better. Just a schmidgel. I'm going to save that as 3. It's pretty much 3, but with this. I also don't need this active, because who does that, am I right? I do, guys, just not that much. So now when I use the abilities, you can see when I go to use them, and then when the whole thing is ready to go, and then when I go to use an ability that uses it. So that's why I wanted to have that, because I was sick and tired of having to look up and see which one was active or look down here. So now I can just at a glance see it off to the side. It's a little closer, but that one, and then smoke screen, I think. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was going to be a baker, honestly, but it takes up a lot of screen real estate, you know. Don't want something taking up that much screen real estate. All right, let me go back to Serenity Shrine. Let me make all the capstones, and then I think I'm going to call the stream. So I do want to say thank you for hanging out with me for any length of time. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, bell icon if you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you guys are watching this later as a VOD, just know that I probably have made a little bit more progress, hopefully by the next time you see me stream, which would be at the earliest tomorrow. If you're watching this now, I usually stream Monday through Friday. It's usually 6 to 8 p.m. Wednesdays is the only day that's a little bit later because I have some commitments about the time like 6 to 7-ish. And it's usually like no later than 7:30, 8 o'clock usually when I go live. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time for those of you curious. So, yeah. Figured I'd say that while running all the way back over here to then just go to shop, do this, do that. Repair up my equipment. Kill this guy for looking at me funny. Put the scroll away, actually. I will be using that scroll soon.tm. Change the UI back to 1. Go back over to my main Kuno. Give my poor butt a rest because it actually hurts from sitting for so long. Drink some more Mountain Dew. Giving you the play-by-play now. Game just crashed. Excuse me. That's exciting. I messed up the UI so badly. It was like, nah, bro. I'm done. I'm like, book 'em on, bro. You got this, bro. So yeah, 13 out of 7 hours. That's still double, like 2 per hour on average. So if it continues to keep pace, 50 hours bare minimum. I'm feeling more along the lines of like 35 to 40 for it, to be completely fair. But I'm also feeling that I might actually get the flame at some point. Don't know when. I've done enough of these like treasure grinds to kind of like get a feel for like if something's gonna happen or when something's gonna happen. Oh, excuse me. I felt good. Oh, excuse me. You gotta release that air. Don't want to hold on to it. Oh man. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I don't think I really have anything else really to talk about or shout out while we wait for the game to get back up. I don't know why you would, but I do have a Twitter. I guess you can go follow me over on Twitter. I've got a Facebook page that I haven't like posted there forever. So I mean, you can go check that out too if you want. Like, there's some like short minute-long videos of me like reacting to weird things happening in games from like years ago. So if you want to like maybe go experience some what I would consider cringe, go check out the Facebook page. I might start doing some more posting over there, like highlights and stuff of things that happen in streams. The unfortunate news, sadly, with both the Twitter and the Facebook is just that if somebody were to, say, be doing editing for me and, like, edit certain clips out of the streams and that sort of stuff and make funny little, like, videos, like, minute or two in length, I would then post them to those socials and, like, tag them as, like, the editor and stuff like that. But give credit where credit's due, you know. But I do not personally have the willpower to do something like that. So believe you me, I want to do it, but I just don't have the willpower for it. All right, getting back into it now. Let me quickly just convert the rest of these stones. So this will get us another 30, and then we have another 4, so this will be another 91. My HP bar is missing. That's exciting. Is it because I need to like disable the custom HP bar? Is that what messed it up somehow? Just in case, let me go ahead and load my custom save to that. Oh, it has no music. That's exciting. Gotta turn that back on real quick for the rest of the stream. Usually I listen to like other music in the background. I like to listen to ChristianRock.net for anybody curious. Great music over there, great messages all across the board. There's also, recently I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people who do a lot of music stuff on YouTube. It's a guy by the name of Rishaad. That's how you say it. It's Rishaadeb. Rishaad. Does a lot of like video game covers and stuff like that. Another really, really good music scores. A lot of heavy metal though, so if you're not like huge into heavy metal, then I wouldn't recommend his channel for you. But yeah, it's really good stuff all around. All right. Let me slap these Kafirs on here, and then we're called the stream here. So I have 588 more till we get to C9, and then there's like another 1,400 or something like that for the next level. Let me go ahead and list more of these. Can I? No, that's all I got is just those 792. I did actually get one of these to sell. I've been tetting my Manos processing stones, and they've been selling quite regularly actually. There's a few pre-orders now, but usually I put them at max price and they sell really quickly. It's been 422 total sales. Of those 422, I think I've contributed to about 11 of them, maybe 12 now. I have another 18 here, and I think I have, how many on my sorceress? 8, 11. So I've contributed roughly 11 or 12, I think, to that 422. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I was trying to do Black Star enhancement earlier, and as you can tell, I got this up to a pry. It actually was at a plus 12, I think. So I got it up to a pry. I did manage to get it up to duo and tet attempt one time on it, but didn't go too well. If I do get it to a tet, I could replace it with my pen Kudum, and it would give me like one more DP and a little bit more DR and a little bit more evasion. But even if I were to pen it, it would still just be just barely anything more. It would be a little bit more, but not that much more. For anybody curious on my stats, I'm 968, 970-ish. If I equip my actual PvP or PvE stuff here, then I go up to a whopping 1,000 for melee, 993 for the other two. So it's not too bad, not too shabby. And we're actually at 61.168%. I don't know what we started with today. It was definitely not 61% though. So yeah, I'm going to call a stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you're new around here, like I said, hit that subscribe button, bell icon to be notified of future live stream video content. I'm off to actually go and maybe kill some Tauros because I was doing that earlier for daily, and Tauros give quite a bit of Caphras for the dailies. So I'm just going to go do that real quick. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless. Bye-bye.